Whenever you're ready.
Go for it.
Cool. Yeah, what's going on? We got Sam Jacobs. How's it going, man?
Good, bro. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, man. So it's been like we talked over DMs for a minute, and then I was like, okay, let's hop on a call with this guy eventually. I saw you know what's funny is when I reached out to you, I've been seeing your content for like two years before that, 3 years before that.
Wow.
So I was like, yo, I saw one of this guy's YouTube video. Let me help this guy out. And eventually I heard you needed a closer. And then boom, we connected
Yeah.
from there. I don't know, was it like how do we connect? Was it like somehow I found out that you needed like a salesperson or something? Like how do we connect? I don't remember exactly, but
Dude, I don't even remember, but you just came out of the blue and just provided massive value to me.
yeah. Yeah. And at the time I think were you so what was the situation before like we worked together? Was you like essentially so like for the people that don't know you exactly, like what do you do, and also
Yeah.
like what type of company you run and like what does that look like?
Yeah, for sure. I own a fulfillment company. I own multiple e-commerce brands, and I also teach people how to sell online. So Shopify drop shipping, but more of the branded approach. Um, because like drop shipping, like today, people have like slow shipping times and terrible products, and their website looks like a 15-year-old created it. So we have a different approach, do it more professionally. So yeah, I've had hundreds of success stories that people have taught and partnered with. So for me, like my Instagram presence was very big, and still is. It's growing every day, and I couldn't handle the lead volume. I was taking all the phone calls myself, and that was like a big slowdown for me. I needed a team of sales professionals, and I couldn't find someone that was going to be either my level or even better. So that's where you came in and really helped me with that.
For sure. Have you tried like other people beforehand, or were you like, because what was happening? Were you like splitting yourself too thin between just taking the calls and also like kind of like running your other company, or like what was like kind of the moment you're like, hey, really need to bring someone in. Um,
Yeah. So I tried multiple people, just like they just not were not good at sales at all. Like I would give them so many great leads, and they would just be like, "Yeah, this person doesn't have money, or this person this." But they would just make excuses on everything, and they took every objection and just let the phone call hang. So
yep,
that was a really big struggle, and we were able to put that guy Jonathan, that you put in there, and he's just crushing it right now.
for sure. So what was like the difference is like once you brought Jonathan on, and I think the thing too is like I felt like you guys would align really well based on his background as well. So like how was that like the moment you guys met, like even the first couple weeks?
Yeah, so I just started giving him calls, and then like boom, he got a close, and then he got another one. And I was like, dang, this guy's good, right? And he still like no one really gave me updates, no sales guys. I would have to like follow up with salespeople. And he was the one who's always like messaging me, like, yo, like this is what happened on this call. I'm following up with them every single day. Da, da, da. And he was just really on top of the game and really organized, which I love. So that's why he really started crushing it.
That's sick. That's sick. And has it like even just bringing Jonathan on now, it's like you're able to kind of put your focus, your time, and attention to other things as well. That gives you like more leverage within your companies as well. Like, have you guys been able to as well like grow even more since you have one guy who's mainly focused on taking all the calls, and you can also focus on other stuff, or how's that look like?
Yeah. Oh man, like it helps so much. We're able to scale ads. We're able to just be able to like get more, like today we have like 8 calls on the calendar. Like honestly, like we used to have similar amounts on the calendar, but I would just be sometimes like super busy and I couldn't like actually focus on them. So a lot of deals slipped away. And I think for me and really any business owner, it's important to actually focus on building the business and not focus on being in the business. That's for salespeople, right? You should be focusing on getting the leads, content, all these other things, and that's what I was missing. So I'm glad that you're able to set it up for us.
100%, dude. 100%. Love to hear. And another thing too, like, do you think you guys have like even like been able to take even so since you guys have been able to take more calls, like have you saw noticed like Jonathan's able to like his close rate is good, like he shows up to call, like he's able to just handle these objections and also like has the business of you like grown like 2x, 1x, like 1.5x, like what has it looked like in terms of growth, even because I know he's been with you guys in the past like couple months, right? Like how,
Yeah, yeah. So I think he's been there like maybe like 2, 3 months, maybe something like
yeah,
that, like a few months now, and he's probably closed over 100,000 in deals probably by now.
yeah.
And and we've grown probably 2 to 3x since
That's
he's joined us.
that's sick. That's sick. So it's like, what's the that's super sick. So it's like, is now the plan to like keep expanding as well? What's the vision with you guys now, with your business as well? Is bringing more people on like Jonathan, or like what's the vision for you as well? Because I know you got a lot going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. So we just keep spending money on ads, get more calendar bookings, more content, improve on our systems and help, students. Like we got like the core parts is like our product and then leads and then sales, right? So just improve all three of those. Do more, always more of everything and go harder. Jonathan, I eventually want him to manage people, more salespeople, right? We have like our DM closer, our sales guy. So really like building out the team, but only bringing on great people like Jonathan is going to be the key.
Sick, man. Sick. Yeah, no, I can tell you guys are gonna go super far because your brand is so strong. Like that's the thing too, is like I knew one good person, like one good salesperson was gonna crush because you already have such a strong brand. So people already trust you. You just have to have someone who fits your brand the right way, And I think that's what we've been able to
Yeah.
do as well.
Mhm.
And yeah, man, I think like if you have any, if anyone's out there like, hey, like looking for a salesperson and running, let's say, an info coaching or like you need an agency company, like and they're on the line between bringing on a salesperson or not, or like, working with me, like, would you have any words for them, if they're on the line?
Yeah, I think it's never too early and it's never too late to start expanding your sales team. There's a ton of people out there that do this stuff, but quality over quantity. Otherwise, you're wasting thousands of dollars on leads and just wasted money on bookings that could have been closed deals, right? So it's like your sales team needs to be your number one priority. A lot of people spend so much money on ads, but they don't focus on getting the right people to handle those leads, and that's super important. That's number one. And you know what? They always say it's like if you have a good team, you're unstoppable. So having the right people around you is important. It's not easy, but you know, thank God you came over to me. So
Yeah, no, for sure. Dude. It's been a pleasure working with you as well. Like, you're super easy to work with. Every time we text, you're able to reply as well. And it's like, I just know you guys are gonna go super far. So, yeah, man, it's been good. Like, if anyone wants to, like, even just, follow you, some people might recognize you already, So, because you do have a
yeah,
pretty big personal brand. But if anybody wants to, like, tap in and just see what you're doing as well, like, what's the best way to get in contact with you?
yeah.
Or follow
Instagram at real Sam Jacobs on Instagram. Yeah, eventually I'm probably going to get into the personal branding space and helping coaches because we've been able to scale to like almost 100K a month. So a lot of coaches and people in the personal brand space always like, oh, how do you do that? So I'm probably going to launch something soon. So once we do, um, I guess people who are watching this will get first access to that.
Sounds good, man. Sounds good. So, yeah, man, if
Yeah.
anyone wants to follow your journey, you guys know where to tap in. Sam, thanks again, like even for giving me some of your time as well today. Much appreciated, and looking forward to seeing your growth as well. So, like I said, like you didn't have to do this, but you did, and so thanks again, bro, and you're gonna crush it. So, cool.
Awesome. Well,
All right.
thank you.
All right.